Time now for your weekly Royals report. Members of the royal family are sending their thoughts and prayers to those affected by the massive bushfires raging in Australia. The Queen said she was deeply saddened to hear about them. She thanked emergency service members and those who, quote, put their lives in danger to help communities in need.
As you just heard, so far nearly 20 million acres have burned across the country, leaving at least 25 people dead and forcing entire towns to flee their homes. And now officials fear over 1 billion animals have died since the devastating wildfires started spreading in September. So for more on all things royal, BBC royal correspondent Sarah Campbell is joining us now from London. So what have been some of the messages that the royals have been sending to those in Australia?
Yeah, well, of course, the Queen is the head of state in Australia, so she's visited many times over the years, as have members of the royal family. And of course, those terrible, terrible images coming out of Australia. She, as you say, has tweeted her condolences. Yesterday, the Prince of Wales posted a lengthy and quite emotional post on social media talking about how he and the Duchess of Cornwall had been affected by watching those pictures. He said they'd both been in despair watching this appalling horror unfolding in Australia. Now, his son, Prince William and Catherine, they've also posted messages, as have the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, who you may remember visited New South Wales in 2018. They posted links on their Instagram account of organisations which people could get in touch with and offer help where they can.
William and Kate have announced the new monetary prize for people fighting climate change. How does it fit into other climate change initiatives that they've announced?
Well, do you remember they visited Pakistan at the end of last year, and they both gave an interview on a melting glacier talking about how important climate change was to them. And then over the Christmas break, they announced this Earthshot prize. So what it is it will be awarded to 5 winners every 10 years. It's a cash prize, and it's for individuals or organisations who come up with some solutions to environmental problems. And in the press release that accompanied it, the Duke talked about the fact this was building on sort of the legacy started by his father, the Prince of Wales, and also his grandfather, the Duke of Edinburgh. And potentially, we'll obviously have to see how successful it is, but potentially it does show again how good the royals are at getting different organisations and individuals and experts together, perhaps in a way that individual companies or even countries find it difficult maybe to do.
So speaking of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, they made their first public appearance in several weeks at the Canada House in London. Perhaps appropriate because they spent the holidays in Canada. But I don't know. I don't even know if Canada House has anything to do with Canada. I was trying to Google it really quickly. But they did take a bit of a break. Why was that?
Yeah, so it emerged over Christmas. There was a big build-up in the run-up to Christmas. Where would they be spending it? And we knew they wouldn't be at Sandringham with the Queen. And then this photo emerged over Christmas of Prince Harry holding baby Archie by a lake in Canada. So that's where they've been. And yesterday, in their return to work, their first engagement was to visit Canada House and basically say thank you to the Canadians for their sort of warmth and hospitality over the last few weeks. I mean, 2019 was a tricky year for them. There were massive highs, obviously, with the birth of baby Archie, but then towards the latter end during their tour of Southern Africa it emerged that they were taking legal action against British newspapers. They gave interviews talking about how the stress and the pressure of being a member of the royal family, so it really felt that they needed that extended break which they've had over Christmas, but now they're back and it's back to work.
Indeed. Well, yeah, maybe they needed a bit of a breather.
We all do.
Right?
We all do.
Yeah, we took a break. Why can't they?
Exactly.
Sarah Campbell, thank you.